Well, Donald Trump also wants to put a stop to any more releases from Guantanamo Bay, the U.S. prison camp in Cuba for people considered by Washington as enemy combatants. Trump made the announcement on Twitter. He described the remaining inmates as extremely dangerous people who should not be allowed back onto the battlefield. President Barack Obama pledged to close Guantanamo when he took office and has overseen the release of hundreds of its inmates. The White House has indicated it will ignore Trump's demand for a freeze, promising to move ahead with more transfers.
I think I would expect at this point additional transfers to be announced before January 20th.
Yeah, on that note, Donald Trump tweeted today that there should be no further releases from Guantanamo. Is his attitude on that issue going to factor into the administration's decisions at all on transfers in the final days?
No, it will not. He'll have an opportunity to implement the policy that he believes is most effective when he takes office on January 20th.
Well, it's unclear just how far Donald Trump will be able to stop Barack Obama from making more transfers. Rosiland Jordan explains.
Well, he would have to go back and ask Congress, which is, of course, controlled by Republicans in both chambers, to change the law and to ban the further transfer of any detainees. Right now, the administration has the power to do it, but Congress did put in that 30-day notification provision before the detainees could be transferred. So basically, if someone were cleared for release today, that person can't leave today. That person has to wait 30 days until the administration has completed the notification period, and then that person can leave. Now, also what this means is that basically the administration right now could decide right through January 19th that additional people inside Guantanamo could be cleared for transfer, and that 30-day provision would still pertain, which means that you could see people being transferred after Donald Trump becomes president. But the only caveat is that Congress would have to immediately scuttle the existing law, make it retroactive to basically put a stop to any future transfers. Now, what happens after January 20th? Well, as we heard from Josh Earnest, that's up to then President Trump and to the Congress to decide how they would want to proceed. But as of right now, it's almost impossible to stop any future transfers between now and Inauguration Day.